Hey there guys, and good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to another Forager Nuclear episode. And as you can see by my outfit, today we're going back to the skull biome, and I was doing some research on it and I find out that supposedly certain outfits are supposed to protect you from the energy that's said to be coming from there, but I don't know if it's true. But we can test it today, and hopefully today we will finally be able to No! We got the golden egg! We finally got a golden egg! Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say that hopefully, yeah. Either way, hopefully we'll be able to, oh my god, Windy's still here! But I'm being distracted. Hopefully we'll be able to build our expedition center today, because we've been trying to do it and have been getting bad rolls on the island. But what I'm going to do now is quickly come through here into the desert biome. And yes, it's up here. Come up here to this guy, and lordy lord, this place needs to be cleared out. But either way, coming up here to this guy and giving him the golden egg. This is surprisingly underwhelming. It won't hatch into a lovely bird friend. And I can't even eat it. Those are the only purposes of an egg. Well, for that we get a chest here, but I don't think I have a key. So, what I'm gonna do is come down here quickly and make a key. And while that's making, I'm going to quickly come up here and harvest the farm. I didn't expect to finally get that today. And there's a watcher enemy spawned in here, so I'm going to defeat them. Oi! Get away from my sprinkler. And there we go. And talk to this merchant here, who's selling void portals, void roses, and onyx relics. And I'll buy the void roses because we'll need them. Well, we'll need them later. So it's good to collect them as soon as we can. But either way, what I'm going to do is clear up this farm area here, and I'll see you when it's done. So let's do this. So guys, as you can see, I've cleared out and replanted the entirety of the farm. And actually, speaking of farms, I was running this is a bit of a weird tangent, but been running a Minecraft world with my friends recently, and we have this wheat farm on our world, obviously, because wheat farms are useful, but it's glitched, and so oh nice, there's a spirit orb in here, but when we grow it, half the farm will grow and the other half won't. It's really strange. But either way, coming through here, and I think I'm going to get a permanent damage increase. But what I'm going to do is come over here and check in on our banks, and I'm glad I saw that and didn't miss that bit. And looking at this, they all have a decent amount of money in them. So, collecting all of this up and seeing if, yes, we can buy an island, and hoping it's the right one. Yes! Oh my god, that's actually the island I needed. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come through here and deal with this slime and clear up. Oh no, don't kill the chicken. I still need more golden eggs. Oi, it's my job. Ow. I did say it was my job. But either way, what I'm going to do is come through here and clear out these resources a little bit around the fairy queen before we move over to that biome. And just some normal eggs from that guy. I can't believe I'm glad we got it. I just can't believe it. But either way, coming through here, and what I'm going to do is build bridges there and there, and that's some terrible bridge placement. Yeah, these spikes come up when you get close to them, which theoretically would be an issue with us building here because there's spikes here, but it becomes not an issue when you realize one specific thing, and that is that when you get through them, they all disappear and you get a bunch of XP. And then you open a skull chest and get a rather suspicious looking vanity. But either way, you also get these 4 spills. So what I'm going to do is get another damage increase, 2 health increases, and another damage increase. I was going to go for a level up, but we're close to leveling up as it is, so we don't really need it. But what I'm going to do now is, just like at the construction center, I'm going to build bridges on the edge of where we want to build to make it a square, and then quickly head back to the construction center to grab our materials. So heading down here, and actually, before I do this, I want to break this sign and replace it here. So I can type Hylian, Skylian, Construction Center and type it actually correct. But now that that's done, what I can do is grab our floors, our walls, and our gates. And I actually need to put a bunch of stuff away in our vaults quickly over here on Vault Island. So coming here and putting thread away, gold ore away, and coming down here to put our paper away, and pumpkins, and these Thunderstrike potions actually I'll put away. And void roses I won't be putting in there because I'll be putting them over here in the void chest. But either way, coming over here, the first thing we need to do is build another bridge. But past that, we need to put down where our gates are going to go. And they'll be on all 4 sides. And then next thing, we need to put down walls. So placing walls along, and this definitely looks like a base I'd expect to see in a graveyard biome. But placing all of these along here, and with that done, I can now come in and place all the flooring in. And this is definitely quicker than building the construction center, because I mean we already knew that we had the materials before we unlocked the island we wanted to build it on, because well, we decided to plan in advance for it. But either way, after I put this flooring in, and there, this here is going to be our main entry and access point into the Jesus, as you can tell I'm still a bit ill, but that will be our main access point into the graveyard biome. And coming through here, what I'm going to do now is put these away, grab all of these, and come back through here, and I think I might actually build another vault in here as well, and put graveyard biome specific items in the graveyard biome expedition center. But what I'm going to do is put down torches, some training dummies, so that we can train here and see how much damage we're doing, which is a decent amount actually. And I might actually move. Can I not move these? Oh, I did not mean to sell that. But either way, what I can do is come down here. Jesus. Oh, and call this the Graveyard Expedition Dish X Head Edition Center. And there we go. Graveyard Expedition Center. And while we're here, I might as well build that vault I mentioned. And that can go there. And actually, I want to get rid of this torch and move this vault into the corner if I can. And yep. So coming into build, put here in the corner. And what I might actually do is build a forge and a furnace here, just so it looks nice. And here we go. This is our, as the sign says, Graveyard Expedition Center, and we broke the training building. But either way, with that done, what we can do now is whenever we want to go exploring in the graveyard, we can come through here, check off, and keep notes as well on the quality of the air in the biome. So what I'm going to do is come through here, and actually I gotta quickly do a cleanup of our factory area. And so coming through here, and actually that was a quick cleanup. Coming through here and over here, putting you away and grabbing you again. What I'm going to do is come through into our expedition center here and just leave a quick note on the current air quality. And this will read it and tell us if it's safe to go out, because we need to check sort of what it's like here after the incident before we can really go and investigate it. But either way, I'll leave this to run a quick test and I'll see you when it's done. So let's do this. So guys, the machine here is just finished running, and as you can see, the air quality is 75% safe. But I went in there without my helmet on last episode. Nothing bad will happen, right? Right. Either way, what I'm going to do now is take our graveyard related items and go away. Why are the skeletons so active all the time? But either way, take our graveyard related items and, well, you can probably guess what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to move them into the vault we have here in the graveyard. So putting away our great skulls, bones, pumpkins and nightshade. And I don't think there are really many other items, but we'll see. But either way, coming through here, what I actually want to do now is I need to level up one more time, and it's because there's another skill I need for exploring the graveyard biome, because, well, like I said, I think I mentioned it last episode, there's no, I actually quickly want to, don't have enough steel. Let's make 90 lots of it. And while I'm talking, I'm actually going to do some farming of some skeletons. But while, I think I mentioned it last episode, we need to make the skull wallet. There's a couple of here, and we obviously need them for the museum as well, because they're the artifacts for the skull biome. But artifact spots don't naturally spawn in the skull biome, so I actually need another skill before we can sort of get them, because there's a skill that lets us build something that would sort of force artifact spots to spawn in. But we don't have that skill yet, so we can't do it. So basically, I need a lot of XP. And as I noticed earlier, a skeleton here. As I noticed earlier, the desert biome needs to clear out. And our farm up here actually needs to be harvested again. So, if you can't tell where this is going, basically what I'm going to do is finish harvesting up our farm here and then replant it all. And then I'm going to go and do a clear out of the desert biome using wisdom drawers. So, clearing up our farm here before we go. And I don't know why I always do the outside and then move on to the middle bits. It's just kind of instinct, I guess? I don't really know. But either way, coming through here, and you know, I really don't know how this outfit's supposed to protect you from the graveyard curse. Because the jester guy was wearing it, and he definitely got hit by it. And the air quality, I don't know about this curse, guys. I've been hearing about it, and we really need to get to the bottom of what's actually going on there and what actually happened. But either way, that is a job for later, and for now, I need to clear out this desert. So, I will see you when it's done. And I think I'm going to do this in the form of a time lapse. So, let's do this. Hey there guys, and during this time lapse I wanted to talk to you guys more about the skull biome and the myth I've heard around it. Whispers and word on the street says that a terrible ritual occurred in the skull maze and that the entire biome has been purged since. That it's not safe for anyone to go there. And our job is to go find out if that's true or not. Now, we need to go there, discover the truth of what happened, and put an end to the rumours. So let's do this. So guys, as you can see, I have just leveled up. And so what I'm going to do is come down here and get this faith skill, which unlocks shrines. But as you can tell, the desert is definitely still absolutely chock full of resources. So what I'm actually going to do is continue clearing it out, at least until our wisdom drawer runs out. But I actually wanted to have a chat with you guys because in the time-lapse I've just done, I think I'm putting in a time-lapse chat into it, and that'll probably be about whatever topic I thought of at the time of editing. But what it was about isn't important. What's important is I wanted to ask what you guys prefer. Do you prefer time-lapses with just the music, or do you prefer it when I sort of come in and talk about something? I don't really know. Just let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I was thinking as well, what is the perfect time-lapse length? Like, how do you guys prefer long time-lapses, short time-lapses, medium time-lapses? I would say mid time-lapses, but pretty sure that's not a good thing. But yeah, make sure to let me know what kind of time-lapses are your favorite time-lapses. But either way, I actually wanted to say, because I've been thinking recently, because the other day I started playing the game, well, as of recording the other day, I started playing the game Pokemon Sun again. Well, I say again, it was my first time playing it, but it was probably came out quite a while ago because it was on the 3DS. But I was thinking, what would you guys say is the best generation of Pokemon? Because I have a possibly unpopular opinion, but I personally think that Gen 8 is the best gen. The one in Sword and Shield in the Galar region. Because I think it has the best or the coolest Pokemon in it, and I also think that I like the region as well, and I like the music in it as well quite a lot. I talk about music a lot in the Slime Rancher series, but less so in this series. But I do quite like the Forager music as well. It's just I really like music in video games and just in general. But either way, with that island clear, we can now move down towards this one, and we're making progress. You can tell that the islands that we've hit so far, because where there are resources on them where they're respawning, there's definitely a lot less of them. But from the look of it, our Wisdom Draw potion's actually about to run out. But I didn't check the thing today, the market. I've been wanting to, I haven't said this out loud, but I've been wanting to check the market every episode because it obviously restocks and then there's new items in it, and I haven't had a chance to check it this episode. So even after the Wisdom Draw runs out, what I'm going to do is continue clearing out the area or the desert and get down to where the market is and check out what is in the market before calling it there for the episode. But either way, continuing with the chat I was having about your favourite Pokemon generation, I'd also like to know if you are Pokemon fans, obviously. If you're not, then you probably can't answer, but what is your favourite Pokemon? Because mine, whereas Gen 8 is my favourite gen, my favourite Pokemon actually comes from Gen 1 because I love Dragonair, but I absolutely hate Dragonite. I don't know why. Well, I do know why actually. It's because it's a terrible final evolution for it. But I absolutely hate it because Dragonite just kind of looks like Chibi Charizard. And it does not fit. Personally, I think that Gyarados is like the perfect final evolution for Dragonair. It fits the line a lot better than Dragonite does. But either way, I probably sound like I'm rambling now. We made it down to where the market is here, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is eat some of our fish, and I'll need to cook some more of it. We're starting to run a bit low, but checking on the market, sandwiches, plastic walls. I'll take a wisdom draw, and I'll take these builder scrolls. Because with these, if you guys don't remember, we can come through here towards where our factory is and use this, and everything will start crafting quicker. But what we can also do is come through here and cook all of our cooked fish and check in on this guy who's selling grid skulls, void steel and obsidian. I'll take the obsidian, although I don't really need it right now, and even when I will need it, I've already got a good supply of it. But either way, coming up here and putting these great skulls away and checking, no, the air quality hasn't updated. Still only 75%. But either way, that's a lot of hide. Coming down here, and I wanted hide for something. Well, yeah, I wanted to make leather. Let's make as much leather as I can. But either way, as you can see, we need to do a quick clear up of our factory area, and I think the last thing I'm going to do for today is make that skull amulet there. But either way, coming up here and using this other builder scroll, what I can do while I wait is come down here and, as usual, because I always forget to come down here, it gets messy, so I will clear up the druid's house for them. I only really come down here twice an episode. Once at the start to change my outfit, and then again to clear it up later. But either way, coming through here with our pickaxe, and you may think I'm a jerk, but at least you can get through without the resources here. Like, you can barely even walk through it around them. Like, that desert, I could not walk through it with all those resources there. And I'm going to grab this very quickly to restore my energy quickly. And give me a little bit of XP. As you can tell, we've reached a point where we might start not even being able to level up in an episode, because the XP requirements are just so high now. It's crazy. But either way, this might actually end up being a slightly shorter episode. I don't know, it feels like I've been playing for a little bit sort of less than I usually do. But either way, from the sound of it, our builder scroll stops, but these things still look like they're using it. But either way, as you can see, our skull amulet is now completed, which means we gain 75% more resources when we mine. So, as you might be able to tell, I think we're getting a few extra items from all of these resources we're mining. But either way, with that done, I'm going to call it there for today's episode. So I've had a blast filming today, and I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed filming it, like I always say. And once again, like always, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below telling me what you thought of today's episode and what you think of the series as a whole. And leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you'd like to see more like this just in the future. But either way, until next time, I will see you later. Bye bye. Sure, it's fine that I came here without my space helmet, right? Nothing too bad could have happened in here. It'll be fine.